This is Brickhead Boy Toy Reviews. Got my package today, and here it is. By Brickmania. This is Leopard 2A7, and that looks very nice. So it's a sealed box with plastic. Take a look at the back. So 884 and skill level number 4 contains 927 pieces and one minifigure. I just want to say that is so awesome. This is actually my first official mint Brickmania set in over a decade. So I've had a couple already I bought and they were partially opened, but this one completely unbroken. So let's check it out. So time to open it, and this is currently out of stock at Brickmania. Retails for $3.75. I got it for cheaper. Here's the inner box. Open it up. Winners aren't born, they're built. Thank you for supporting Brickmania. Yeah, awesome. Here it is, the instruction book and pieces. So here are the pieces, and probably not going to be doing a speed build. Let's get this done. I cannot show the instruction, but on the first page of the instruction book, it just has your Leopard tank and some information, as well as some stickers. So about 3 hours later, I took my sweet time and I finished the set. It is amazing. It is awesome. There's your tank, one minifigure, and you have 4 sets of track. That's extra, plus an ammo drum. Those are all the pieces left over. The minifigure is done very well. There's printing everywhere, the back, the sides, very fine detail, and it sticks out, the paint, so it's almost as if it's like 3D textured. You can see right there. The helmet though is kind of loose. I take it that these are Break Arms helmets and they are kind of loose on the head, but regardless, fits good. And even though I've done a Brickmania review before, let's do this again with the track. These are the Brickmania made track, and there's even the logo inside. You can slightly see the Brickmania logo. I never noticed that before. And these track are pretty decent. I noticed they get loose a little bit, but overall they stay on pretty well together. And moving on, this is the most impressive tank I have ever built, and especially this is a Brickmania set, so which makes it more special, and all Lego too. So I'll talk about the price and if it's worth it later, but for now just enjoy the look of this thing. It looks amazing. On the bottom you have 7 rolled wheels and then your gears on top, couple headlights in the front, and I guess that's extra armor on the front of the tank. You have printed brick here, as well as the other side. There are some stickers which over here are used, and if you notice this piece, there is a hole in there, so that sticker goes over the hole on these 2 pieces. Also too, there are a couple stickers here, one here and one there, so stickers are pretty limited on this set, not used much. So I don't know all the features of the tank. I assume that these are the smoke grenades or smoke dispensers, and I don't know what these are here on the side. There's 5 of them on either side of the tank. But of course you do have a couple antennas, and this is a Break Arms weapon here. The cannon can depress downwards pretty good and elevate upwards pretty high too. And turret rotates really smooth. There are a couple hatches up on top of the turret. There's one here, and on this side, which I find kind of weird. That's how the instructions show it. It's like that, but you really can't close it. So I would just leave it out like this. And sadly, I wish there was another hatch or two in the front, but it just wasn't possible with this build. Unfortunately, too, there is no interior detail or engine, so let's look at that in a second. I forgot about this too. There is this hatch here. So is that, not sure if that's meant for storage or an actual minifigure. But let's take a look one more time, and let's take this out. So this is pretty much what you get. So just the tank, chassis, it's pretty much studs out on top build, and like I said, no interior, no engine. That's kind of lacking. So the tracks do not roll well on this surface. Let's try carpet. And yes, it rolls somewhat. There you go. So it rolls pretty well. Just need a little force. So I did just pick this up, and I found a small little flaw. The front here kind of came out. It's not supported with the rest of the body here, supported with studs. However, you can see this part breaking. This part is not reinforced, so you just have to push it back. There you go. With the exception of the flaw here in the front, everything else is good on the tank. And I forgot to go through the instruction book, which I'm not supposed to really show anyways. I got a little bit confused with the dark green and reddish brown color. Those mix in a lot, and for me it was a little bit difficult because I am kind of colorblind. However, for the normal person, probably wouldn't be that hard. The instruction book is very good quality, and you know, like pretty much standard Lego sets, shows you the pieces you need and the quantity and just the steps to build. So pretty awesome. Forgot to mention too, this is the leftover sticker sheet. And last but not least, time to conclude this review. Like Kobe, Brickmania has a lot of tanks and a lot of sets, so I have to be really picky of what to choose, just like Kobe. However, unlike Kobe, these are pretty much like 6 times the price of Kobe sets. So this one here, Kobe has a Challenger 2 for about $50–$60, and this one here was in stock for $375. I actually got it for $300, so still a bit spendy. Now this is kind of like a gray area. I'm not going to go through, is this tank worth it or not? It just depends on the situation and the person. So if you have a lot of time but no money, then probably not for you. But if you have money but no time, then this is probably worth it. Let me explain, because I do a lot of ordering on Bricklink, and I've spent $100 plus on an order, and that's not even 400 pieces worth, maybe 300, and those little pieces add up. And if you want to get all the little pieces to build this tank, you're gonna have to go through maybe 5 or 10 different sellers, add shipping costs to that, and your cost will probably not be as much, but close. And considering too, Brickmania has a minifigure custom, and the packaging, everything, the instruction book, and all the time it took to figure out how to make this model with their own time. So all you're doing with this is buying it and building it with the instructions. If you were to do it on your own, good luck figuring out the instructions, because I've done that before. I wasted 2 days, even 4 days, trying to build something exactly like Brickmania. So even if you try to come close, you're going to spend a lot of time. So for this set, I'd say for me it's worth it, because I would have spent a couple weeks trying to piece this together and buying the pieces separately. So that's all I have to say about this. And as far as Brickmania goes with this set, it's a tie between this one and the Churchill crocodile I have. So this tank is definitely awesome for a Brickmania tank. That's all I have to say. It's Brickhead Boy. Thanks for watching.